Hey guys, Mike Burke here with InsideRealEstatePhotography.com, and in this video I'm going to take you through a full Twilight drone shoot photo and video with live commentary. Before we continue on with this video, I just want to share a quick word about our sponsor, PixelMob. Are you looking for a professional real estate photo editor to help lighten your workload? Are you having a hard time finding a good and reliable editor, or don't even know where to look for one? Or maybe you just personally struggle with editing and can't seem to achieve the professional end result that you've been looking for? If any of this sounds like you should definitely check out PixelMob. PixelMob helps take the guesswork out of finding a reputable editor and connects you with the right people to do the job. PixelMob is an awesome website that links you up with available editors capable of doing just about any sort of real estate photo editing you can imagine, including HDR blending, flambient, virtual staging, object removal, etc. The best part of all is that PixelMob vets all the editors prior to allowing them onto their platform to ensure that they can indeed deliver on what they say they can. I also really like that there's a peer review system where photographers can rate the editors from 1 to 5 stars, giving you further tools and helping you choose the best editor to work with for your particular job. The editor also does not get paid until you are satisfied with your order. If you've ever been in the search for an editor and tried a few out, then you know full well there's been such a sore need for something like PixelMob in our industry, and I really think a lot of us real estate photographers can benefit from this service. It's completely free to sign up, and if you use my link pixelmob.com/IREP, you will receive $5 in credit towards your first order, so there's no reason to at least not give it a try. You'll also find that link down in the description of this video. All right guys, so first thing I want to say is that a lot of people make the mistake of waiting too long to shoot twilights, meaning it's pretty much dark. You want to shoot while it's still light out. I like to start, so sundown's at 6 right now. It's like 10 minutes before 6 right now, and I'm launching. I'll probably get some sunset type shots first, because those are always nice too. And as it gets darker, you can keep shooting. It can't hurt to overshoot and just, you know, delete some out if you have to later, rather than, you know, missing, you know, important stuff. So I got a cool sunset shot. I'm here in the mountains up in upstate New York. This is like a, you know, sort of Airbnb situation. And the thing with Twilight is that the lighting changes fast. So you have to be prepared to change your settings, etc. It's just, I want to get the house in the foreground here with the sunset going on in the back. Really, especially for the photos, you want to watch your shutter speed. You don't want your shutter speed to get too slow, and you'll get, you know, blurry pictures. So that's what you want to keep your eye on, the shutter speed. Right now it's still pretty light out, so I shouldn't have much of an issue. Grab a video clip of this. Again, I don't know if you have a drone that can change apertures. A lot of them don't, but you know, eventually I'm going to end up on f2.8 anyway. But right now, like I said, it's still, you know, the sun's still up a little bit. It still looks awesome. So, you know, I like to get some sunset shots before it gets too dark. And as it gets darker, you'll see the windows of the house starting to light up. And that's when you know, you're starting to get into the sort of twilight shots. I mean, general rule of thumb is like, as soon as you can tell that the windows are lit up, then you're like, that's like kind of perfect timing, perfect balance of light, like brightness outside versus inside. Now, the lights in this house are not super bright, so we'll see how much, you know, it lights up, but that's the other thing. Of course, you want to, you know, get to the house like,
max altitude reached.
It's a good idea to get to the house like at least a half an hour before, or 45 minutes before sunset, just so you can get to the house. If there's, I mean, if there's anybody there or whatever, but just turn on every light in the house there is. Every room with a window needs to be lit up. So you want to turn on every single light in the entire house. Any outdoor lighting, you know, as long as it's not an ugly, like sort of flood light, like spotlight kind of thing. But, you know, landscape lighting, all that's like great, obviously, for Twilights. So light up the house as much as possible from the inside. Try another angle over here. While I'm repositioning, I'm gonna just try to grab I'll record it, you know, on video. Because these are sort of, you know, even though it's not Twilight kind of yet, it's still beautiful, you know, golden hour type, soft pink skies kind of lighting. So these shots can be just as awesome. You can see my shutter speed. By the way, I keep my shutter speed at automatic, sort of like usually, so it's basically like sort of shooting aperture priority. But you can see it's 1/30th. You can get away with 1/30th, but it's starting to get pretty low. I'm just gonna bring my aperture down to 2.8 for now. And that's what you want to keep an eye on, for sure. Let's see if we can get something lower here. Sort of sunset shot that's lower. I like facing west. It's kind of hard because these trees are on the east side of the house, kind of, so it's harder to shoot from that angle. But let's see. You know, there's a good chance I'll have to switch batteries too in the middle of this. You know, I'm gonna shoot for like 40 minutes probably, you know, all said and done. See if I can get around this side. It's like a lower shot. The sunset. Yeah, so this is like an Airbnb type situation. Fall, as you can see. So we got some kind of, you know, some pretty fall colors on the trees a little bit. Too shabby. I've been here like for 6 hours already, like shooting everything. So ending here with the Twilights, which are super important. That these, you know, doing the real deal Twilights, they are really impactful and really awesome. It really makes a difference, I think. You know, it just levels up the, I don't know, just levels it up a little bit. It's just like, it's dramatic, it's very impactful. So again, you know, a lot of these shots I might not end up using. I'm sort of overshooting. I'm gonna try to get a zoom in shot here with the second camera that the Mavic has here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Just having trouble focusing also. Put it on manual focus so that doesn't happen. So that is pretty epic. Sun ducking down behind the mountain. I love this, like this zoom in camera on the Mavic 3. I mean, it's not the highest quality, but it definitely is good enough. And I love the kind of shots you can get with it. You can get some really cool, creative shots with this thing. I love it. I always try to get at least a few. It can be finicky and difficult though sometimes. Maybe we'll catch it. We'll catch the sun maybe as it goes below, past the mountain. Like dips below. Going. Almost there. Gone. That was cool. I usually only use it for video, but like I can try to. Get a photo here as well. I don't know how good it's gonna come out. So now that the sun's dipped below the horizon, we should be getting some, I can tell from here that the windows are starting to light up. Let's see. Not that great yet. Got this like exterior barn thing, which is like not a barn, it's just like there's like a kitchen and stuff in there. It's pretty cool. But this side might be more lit up because it's darker over here. I like to get these like sort of elevated shots like this. You want to see the sky because, you know, when we edit them, we'll obviously put a cool sky and like a more dramatic. We'll probably replace the sky with something more dramatic, but of course you can get level shots too. And this isn't the best angle anyway. I got these air conditioners over here. It's not like the best view of this house, but. Some of the windows just look dark, and it's just because the lights in this house are not that bright. It's still a little bit early, that's why I'm kind of just biding my time here a little bit, but we're right, I mean, any minute now it's gonna be prime time, so just getting ready for that. Kind of do like a sort of approach shot here. Like this. You can see those windows are starting to light up pretty good now. So. Just keep an eye on my shutter speed, 1/40th. That's fine. But soon I'm gonna have to boost my ISO up to 400. which is fine. That's the trouble with drones. It's like, you want, I mean, you know, they don't handle, well, I mean, they've come a long way, I should say. Like, they're getting bigger sensors now, so they can handle the higher ISOs a little bit better, but, you know, I don't like to get, once in a while I'll go to 800 ISO, and that's really pushing it. I wouldn't go any higher than that. On a camera, full frame camera, that's another story. You can get away with a lot more. Wish the lights in this house were brighter, I must say, because the windows aren't lighting up quite as nice as I would like them to. But it'll get better as it gets darker. I'll repeat shots too, like, so, you know, maybe I'll do these shots now, but then as it gets darker and, you know, the lighting changes and you can kind of see the windows better and whatever, I'll do it again, you know, but like I said, can't hurt to, you know, have too many shots. I definitely overshoot when I do Twilights. You know, it's like, the lighting changes so fast, really like by the minute. You gotta be, I'm gonna go down to 2.8. I haven't gone down to 2.8 yet, so. Get a shot of this house. The lights are on in there too, and it's barely lighting up. The lighting's not great in there either. I'm still on manual focus. I always forget to turn that off, but with the drone, most of the time it's fine anyway. I think we're fine. I didn't notice any problems there. But I'm gonna get like more elevated shot here with more sky in it. Can't hurt to, you know, overshoot. Sorry, I always do that to like straighten the camera, make sure the camera's level. It didn't look level there, it looked like it was tilting for some reason. Cool now. Let's go back up high and see what it's looking like. And I'll usually just, if like, instead of using my camera for Twilights, I'll like, it's hard to do both the drone and the camera, but most of the time I can get away with using the drone only. You know, you just get real low on the ground, sort of shoot it like you ground level, like you would with a camera, and you know, you can get those same level shots with the drone. It's just a matter of doing so and getting down low, that's all. But if you don't have enough room, or there's too many trees around or something, you can't do that. But with this house, luckily it's clear for the most part. I can do that. Just doing like a sort of orbit shot here. Didn't really execute that very well. Sort of. I like to keep the house centered, but I didn't really do that there. Well, again, you know, I'm just keep going here. See now, look, like my shutter's at 1/15. It's really getting low. I'm gonna boost up now. You can try at 200. I'm just gonna go straight to 400. So now I'm at 1/60th, so that's much better. way back here. I mean, it's like, what's cool is there's really no other house around it either, so it's like the only house in frame, even this far away. It's pretty cool. And I know on the screen, like, if you're not used to shooting Twilights, yeah, I'm gonna have to boost the ISO here a little bit too. You know, on the screen, like, it's like, it doesn't really look that great, but you really have to do some, you know, editing to the Twilights to really boost the, whoa, that was really weird. Did you see that? The whole camera tilted. It's concerning. It's never happened to me before. Yeah, you have to really boost the drama in the photos, like when you edit them, you know, again, like I said, sky replacements. You can make the windows a little brighter if you need to, you know, just kind of tweaking things as necessary. That was not a great move either, right there. I got it off track. It's getting darker now, though, so. Windows should be getting better. Go around that tree, so like, I think it sensed it or something. See, like, it looks bright and stuff, but when you edit it, you know, you can really darken it, and like, you know, I'm shooting 5 brackets, by the way, so, you know, you can really kind of just get it the way you want it to look. I'm repeating shots here, but now, yeah, see, the windows are much better now. You can really see them now. You know, it's easy to get flustered when you're doing these Twilights because everything's changing so fast and you're like thinking about a million things, like your exposure and your shutter speed, and, you know, switching back between, if you're doing video clips, you know, it's just a lot. So you just gotta kind of relax and take your time best you can. Like, I shot this during the day already, a drone, so kind of know shots that I've already gotten that I liked. It's good to have a pre-plan too, like kind of like what do you want to shoot, but I want to do like an approach here up the driveway. I have to switch the battery out. Change this battery, and I'll be back in a moment. I got the new battery in. Try a shot here. I'm always worried I'm gonna forget to get shots that I wanted to get too, you know, it's like. a dedicated shot of this barn thing here. Kind of seal it up now. I'd say it's like pretty prime right now, the lighting. You can push the shutter too a little bit with video. Don't get too much, but like I'm shooting at 30 frames per second, so yeah, 1/50th is fine. 40th. Just keep on shooting until it's like practically dark. All right, see now look. Oh yeah, see how much better the windows are now. So now we're talking. Shutter's at 1/20th, just getting pretty low, pushing it. I don't want to get any lower than that. Oh yeah, look at this lighting now. This is perfect timing right now, so. Like you want to be, like I like to be shooting a little before, even into the dark, like a little after. It's like, repeating a lot of shots, but I can go through later and delete the ones I don't want, or like some of the earlier ones that weren't as good. So I'm going to have to push the 800 here. That's the max. I don't really want to go any higher than that. So I always try to get, you know, good variety of like close-ups, further away, you know, medium heights and like high shots. So like, you want a good variety. Shutter's down to like 1/10. That's like, you know, getting a little crazy there. Bump it to 800 ISO for this too. See, if you wait too long, say if I waited until now to start shooting, it's just too dark and causes a problem with, you know, they don't look as good. Like I said, you want to find that balance, which is that perfect moment window of time. And it's short-lived. It's like 5 to 10 minutes, so you just want to be in the air while that happens. All right, guys, well, that's it. please, go to my Instagram at Burke Multimedia, because I post a lot of these types of shots there, so you can kind of see, a lot of finished shots over there, and videos too. So if you want to see that, go check that out, and you can see a lot of my work there. I appreciate a follow too, if you don't mind. And yeah, that's a wrap. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you found it helpful. Any questions, comments, please leave them down below, and I'll try to get back to you about them. And have an awesome day. Thanks.